Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Akib, and in this video you are going to see how you can easily and automatically create a document just by filling out the form which you have created with the help of Webflow website builder application. Okay, so the use case we have taken here for this automation is that suppose you are an HR of any company and you want to provide offer letters to all the new employees of yours. So guys, manually creating offer letters for each and every employee is going to take a long time and can be very problematic process. So here you just have to create a form on your website with the help of Webflow, and as and when you are going to fill the details of your employees on that form, a document, an offer letter in the form of PDF is going to be created automatically and will be delivered to the concerned employees on their emails automatically. Yes guys, this can happen. Let me show you how. So this will be the flow of the automation. So guys, here you just have to fill the form and submit the Webflow form with all the details of the employee, and a document will be created automatically with the help of Google Docs application and will be saved here in Google Drive, and you can send the link of that PDF file on the Gmail account via an email of their employee automatically. Okay, so this process is going to happen automatically. So here, as and when you are going to fill and submit the form, the end result would be that that your employee will receive an email along with the PDF file, the offer letter that you want to send to him. Okay, and to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part is you can create this automation in just a few easy steps without any coding skills or programming knowledge. Okay, so anyone can set up this automation very easily. So now let's set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is log in into your Pabbly Connect account and reach the dashboard here. Okay, so to reach here, you can use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and it will give you 100 free tasks of automation for every new month. Okay, so here on this dashboard, you have to start working by clicking here on this create workflow button, and here you have to provide a suitable name to your workflow of automation. So let me fill the name here as auto create PDF file on Webflow form submission. Okay, so after filling the name like this, you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. And on this page, you will see the trigger and the action. So this automation is going to work on this trigger and action thing. So here you have to set up this trigger and action. So the trigger is that event which is going to trigger this or start this workflow, and the action would be the response towards that trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be submission of a Webflow form, and the action would be to create a file, an offer letter, and thus to send that offer letter to the employee on the Gmail. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up this trigger here. So from this choose field, choose the trigger application first, which is Webflow in our case. So select Webflow from here. Okay, and you have to select the trigger event which would be new form submission. Okay, and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. So with the help of this, we are going to make the connection with Webflow by following these instructions written here. So you can see you need to reach the dashboard of Webflow, and under the project settings and under the integrations, you have to add this webhook URL. So let me show you how you can do this. So this is my Webflow's dashboard, guys, and here I have created this websites page named as Techno Institution, and in this page I have attached this form. You can see, okay, the title is offer letter for employee. Okay, so here I'm from the dashboard of Webflow, you need to click on this dots. Okay, and you have to click on settings, and under the settings page you will find this integrations option here. Click on integrations. Okay, and under this integrations, when you scroll down, guys, you will find this add webhook button right here. Okay, so you have to click here on this add webhook button, and here you have to select the trigger type. So the trigger type would be form submission. Select the form submission, and under this webhook URL field you have to paste the webhook URL which you got here. So you just have to copy this webhook URL from here and paste it here in this webhook URL field like this, and then click on add webhook, and you can see a new webhook is added here. Okay, and here you can see as you have copied this webhook URL, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now you have to perform a test submissions, or you have to fill the form that you have created in Webflow, and I'm going to fill the test details or the demo details of any demo employee here, and we are going to capture the response of this form submission here in Pabbly Connect, and with the help of that demo data we are going to set up this automation further. Okay, so right, so I'm going to fill the form now. So let's say this is our employee named as Gary Monroe, and this is the email address of this person, and this is the phone number. And so let's say the contact person is Sonam Rai. Okay, so this is the person to whom he is going to contact. The HR's name is Sneha Raj. Okay, right, now I'm going to submit this form here, and you can see the form is submitted. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this form, and here you can see in this response received section we got the details of the form response as this. Here you can find the details that you have filled in the form, which is this: the name of the person, the email, the number, and all the details. Okay, so now with the help of these details only, I am going to create a offer letter for this employee. Okay, so for that to happen, I have created a offer letter template in Google Docs application. So let me show you the template. So this is a standard offer letter template I have created for every new employee. Okay, right, so here you can see in this offer letter I have this current date in double curly braces, the employee's name, the position, the contact persons, the employee name, the HR's name. Okay, so these are the variable tags I have added here in the offer letter, because these are the things that are going to change with every new offer letter. The current date is going to change, the employee's name is going to change, the position, the contact person's name, the employee's name, the HR's name. So these are the things that is going to change with every new offer letter. So you have to map the values of these variable tags here in Pabbly Connect. So first of all, you have to connect Google Docs application in this actions tab. So click here, and from this choose app field, choose Google Docs application. This is Google Docs. Okay, and here in this action event you have to select this option, create a document from template, then click on connect here. Okay, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Docs, and from this window you have to select the Google account by which you are using Google Docs application. Select that account. Okay, and then you have to provide additional access to your account, so just click on continue. That is completely safe, and you will be connected with Google Docs in just a few moments like this. Okay, so now it is asking for the name of the template. So this is my template I have created. The name of the template is offer letter Techno Institute template for form submission. Okay, it's quite a long name, so you can select the name from here only, and when you click here it will show you the list of all the templates that you have created till now in Google Docs application. So from here select your template. All right, now it is asking for the Google Docs new documents name. So guys, when a new document is created with the help of Google Docs, it is going to be saved in a folder in Google Drive of yours. Okay, so let me show you my drive as well. So this is my Google Drive, guys, and here I have this folder named as offer letter folder, and here I want to save the folder offer letters that I'm creating with the help of this template. Okay, so you have to give a name to this file that you want to create. So I'm going to give the name to a new offer letter on the name of the employee, okay, so we got the name of the employee in this first step. So I'm going to map this name here Okay, so when you click here on this new documents name field, it will show you this Webflow step in this drop down, and when you click here it will show you all the details that you got from Webflow. Okay, so from here only you can map the name. Okay, right? And if you want to give a unique name to the new documents, you can map this phone number of the employee as well along with this name. Okay, so here I'm going to put an underscore, and from this Webflow, let me map the email address. You can map the email address, that is also a unique thing. Okay, right now it is asking new documents location. So where you want to save this document in your Google Drive, you have to select the folder. So this is my folder named as offer letter folder. Okay, so select that folder from here only. Okay, and now it is asking for the current date, the employee's name, the position, and all these things. So these are nothing but the variable text that you have added here in your document template. You can see the current date, the employee name, the position, the contact person, the employee name, and the HR name. So these are the same fields you will find here. Okay, so here you need to map the values of things to get these things changed in a new document. Okay, so for the current date, you can check here in this first step where you have collected the response from the form. You got this date label here, but in this label you have the date as well as the time. So I'm going to split this date and time with the help of a feature by Pabbly. So just click here on this plus icon here in between these two steps. Okay, and another action step will open up, and from here search for date time formatter. Okay, right, and in the action event you have to select split text option. Sorry, here you will not find split text. You need to select text formatter. Sorry, you have to select text formatter from this choose app field. Okay, and here in this action event you have to select split text option. Okay, then click on connect, and here it is asking which text you want to split. So I want to split this date with time. Okay, so I'm going to map this D label here. So to map it here, just click here and you will find this Webflow option, and from here map this D label. Okay, now it is asking separator. So here you have to provide from where you want to split this string of numbers or things. Okay, so I want to split it from this T here. Okay, so put here T, and in the segment index, now I want this date only. So this is the first thing and this is the second thing in this string. So from the segment index, I want to have the first segment of this whole thing. So select here first. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and it will show you this result label where you can see the date. Okay, right now you can map this date here in this current date field. So just click here. Okay, so it is not showing any previous steps because we have added one more step here. So for to correct this, just click on connect one more time, and now select existing connection, and then just click on save and make the connection again with Google Docs application. Okay, so we are connected again, and here you will find this these details and the current date label again. And now when you click here, you will find the previous two steps, and from the second step just map this result label where we got the splitted date. Okay, and for the employee name you have to use this first step. From here map the employee name. For the position, use the first step, map the position label. For the contact person, use the first step and map the contact person label. And for the HR name, use the same process. Here's the HR name. Okay, right, so we have mapped all the variables that I have in document, and now when I click here on save and send test request, a new test document will be created and you will find it here in your Google Drive. Okay, in this folder. Let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request now, and here you can see this is the response we have received. Now let me show you in my Google Drive if we got a new document created. And here you can see a new document with the name Gary Monroe _ the email ID is here. Let me open it, and here you can see in this offer letter, in place of this current date variable tag, we have the date. In place of the name tag, we have the name. in place of this position, we have the position, and in the contact person's label we got the contact. So all the tags that we have here is filled here in this new document created automatically. Okay, so connection is working really fine with Google Docs. Now the next step is I want to share this offer letter that I have created here. And to share it, first of all, I need to have a shareable link of this file. So to get the shareable link of this file, you need to click here on this plus icon, and you need to connect your Google Drive here in this section step. So search for Google Drive. Okay, and in the action event would be share a file with anyone. So this is the option, share a file with anyone. Then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Drive, select the Google account, give the required access, click on continue, and you'll be connected with Google Drive. Okay, and here it is asking for the file ID. So I'm going you will find the file ID here in this previous tab where you have created the offer letter. In the response, you can see we got this document ID here. Okay, so I'm going to map this document ID here in this file ID field, and to map it, first of all, you need to toggle this map button here to on. Okay, and then erase this field, and when you click here, you will find these previous steps in the drop down, and from this last tab, Google Docs, just map this document ID like this. Okay, and now click on save and send test request, and it will show you the shareable links of the same file like this. Here you can see we got the drive's permission, and here you can see we have this HTML link, PDF link, zip link. Okay, so I'm going to use this PDF link now, okay, which I've got here in this label. Right now I want to send this file that I have created to my employee on his Gmail account. Okay, so for that to happen, click here, and now I'm going to select Gmail application from here because I want to mail this offer letter. Select Gmail, and the action event would be send email option. Click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Gmail. And now you have to select the email ID by which you want to send this file. Okay, so that it can be the email ID of the HR. So you can select the email ID of the HR from here only. Okay, right, click on continue, and you will be connected with Gmail. And now it is asking for the recipient's email address. So guys, we got the recipient email address or the email address of the employee in the first step only, where we have captured the form's response. So from the first step, just click here, and from the first step map the email ID like this. Okay, and in the CC and the BCC, if you want to put someone, you can put someone. Right now I'm leaving these things blank. In the sender's name, you can map the name of the HR from this first step. Okay, in the email subject, if you can enter the email subject manually. I am just giving the subject as offer letter. Okay, you can select the subject or according to your need. In the reply to section, I do not want to reply to the email, so I'm leaving this blank. In the content type, make it plain, and in the email content, you have to type the email that you want to send to every new employee. So it will be a standard email. Let me type the email here. So I have wrote the email as this. You can see, congratulations, we are pleased to inform you that you are selected as a dash in our company, and please find the offer letter attached. And here I'm going to map the position that I have filled here. Okay, like this. So when you map the things, this thing is going to change with every new email according to the data that you will receive from the Webflow form. Okay, right, and here after this, in the file name, I'm going to map the file name as the name of the person. Okay, sorry, not from here. So as you will find the file name from this step, let me show you. You will find the file name from this Google Drive step, the last step. Okay, here you can see this is the file's name, and in the attachment from the last step, map the attachment or the PDF link that you got here. This is the PDF link of the file, right? And Now you can check your connection by clicking on save and send test request, and I have the access of this Gmail account. So let me show you this Gmail account, and you will see how the email is going to look like. So guys, this is the Gmail account of my employee, and here I'm going to click on save and send test request now, and let's see what happens. And this is the response we have received. Now let me show you in the Gmail account if we got a new email. So guys, here it is showing an error, and the error is this, that you have an invalid file name. Okay, so let me check if we what error we have. Okay, here you can see in the file name you have to enter the file name with the file extension as well. So you have to give the file name with .pdf or .jpg or what kind of file you are sending. You have to mention it here. So just put here .pdf in this file name. Okay, like this. And now let me click on save and send test request again. And here you can see we have received this response. Now let me show you the email box, and here you can see a new email is received here in the email account of this employee with the name of the sender as Sneha Raj. The subject is offer letter, and when you open the email you will find this text and the offer letter attached here, and this is the same offer letter that we have created, which is attached here, and these are the same things we have mapped here. Okay, so this is how it is going to work in real time, guys, and we are done setting up this automation. And you have to set up this automation only once, guys. After that you don't have to do anything manually here. After that, as and when you are going to fill the form, your employees is going to receive this kind of emails automatically. Now let me give you a quick recap what I have done here. So first of all, in the trigger I connected Webflow. With the help of this URL, we made the connection and captured the data of a demo employee like this. Right after that, I connected text formatter to split this date to get this date here. Now after that, I connected Google Docs application to create a offer letter with the help of this template. Then I mapped the data of the variable fields or the tags that I have in the template like this, and we got a document created here. After that, we made the document shareable with the help of Google Drive application. Okay, by mapping the file ID, we got this shareable links. And finally, I connected Gmail account to send the email to my employee. So I mapped the required details here, typed in a standard email, and mapped the file's name and the attachment, and we got the email here like this. Okay. And guys, the good part is you can use this same workflow that I've just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start running this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.